Welcome, Chimis. Welcome to Tuesday Live. How are you guys doing? How are you guys feeling? I hope that you guys are having a wonderful Tuesday today and have had a progressive and a productive morning. I've been up since like 5:30 in the morning, just getting things done and preparing for tomorrow and the rest of the week and stuff. I have a whole day of recording and preparing for tomorrow and the rest of the week and stuff. I have a whole day of recording after the live and everything. So stay tuned for those things. Daily, right back at you. Thank you so much, brother. Welcome, welcome. Come on in, sister. I see you coming on in. Welcome, Chimmy. How are you guys feeling? We are stretching and meditating today, getting ourselves regulated. We're going to work more on our sacral area as well. So be prepared, Chimmies. I have all my sticky notes out here. How are you feeling? I'm on a little bit earlier today because I did want to get ahead on my content stuff. So yesterday's Patreon is up. Today's Patreon is going to be downloaded as I create, and it's going to be a good and productive day. I hope you are having a wonderful day. I washed my hair today. Okay. It's going to be a good and productive day. I hope you are having a wonderful day. I washed my hair today. Okay. I had to. Let me see. Okay, there we go. All right. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I do too. I woke up. I had a very restless sleep last night. Yes, I felt that. I'm drowning in a lot of my content, and it's not, oh my God, no, I don't want to do. No, I do want to do it. It's just that it's so much, an abundance of that I have to do. It gets a little bit overstimulating still. So even when it's a positive thing, I still get overstimulated. But I use that energy to really just push me. I'm like, you know what? I'm this excited to do it. I'm gonna get it done. So that's what I usually use to do as far as like things to get myself push forward. So this stretch definitely will help. And I'm so excited. So I'm not running on empty. I got like about, I want to say a good 4.5, 5 hours of sleep. If I look at my watch, it's going to give me like about a good 4.5, 5 hours sleep. But like, it's going to show the instances where I got up. Like, I checked my sleep record last night. Let me tell y'all. My sleep. Yeah, I only had 5.5 hours of sleep. So, So I was awake a full 5 minutes. I was in deep REM, right? For an hour and 13 minutes. I was in light sleep for 2 hours and 44 minutes. And I was in deep sleep before the REM, like when you hit REM and then that's after the REM. And then, deep sleep for only an hour and 11 minutes. My skin temperature was legit at like 91 degrees. And that's why I kept on like getting up, because I was sweating. And I know heat was on. The windows was nice and open. It gave me an overall of a good sleep. And then I had a second sleep, which wasn't really a second sleep. It was just me just resting my body, just contemplating if I'm going to get up. And it was a 25-minute thing that it picked up. like, that's so today we're meditating, getting all those things out. I need to release and remove a lot of those energies that have been and when it's time to dance today, I have a few more replies to hit, and I am excited. So I hope you guys are ready as well. We're gonna start in 2 minutes. So we're gonna ring the bell. Breathe it in and breathe it out. Remember, breathing in from the nose, inhaling from the nose, exhaling from the mouth. Remember to have your hydration, okay? Your space. We're gonna release whatever it was that was bothering us last night. We'll release. So first bell, starting from the root chakra. Welcome, Chimmy Tiff. I see you. Welcome. Going to the sacral. Working into the solar plexus. Going into that heart. Going into that heart chakra. Going with the intention of releasing. Yes, Princess Jimmy, welcome. I have a lot of content making to do today, so I wanted to come in and give myself an early start. Going into the throat chakra right here in between your throat and your heart, right here, collarbone. Right here in between your throat and your heart, right here, collarbone. Crypto, Jimmy, welcome. We're going to also place your finger, whichever finger you feel comfortable with. Find your third eye and give it a gentle push as you're coming in with this gong. Ready in 3, 2, 1. Breathe it in. And release and depressure that finger as you're coming down out of that breath. I know you feel, even without me doing it, I still felt finger as you're coming down out of that breath. I know you feel, even without me doing it, I still felt like I visualized my astral self doing it for me while my physical self is here doing this for you. So, but I feel that pressure. And then when I released visually, I felt it go all around. Thank you for the follow, Tiffany. Welcome. And we are at the last. If your crown is tilted, Chimis, make sure you align it. Okay? Correlate it with the rest of your body. Okay? Coming into the last chakra and higher self. Feeling it in. Yes, Chimis. I love this. Tuesday, it looks like it's about to do a raining session, which is okay. It's gonna rain outside. So depending on how quickly and then how hot it gets after the rain, I might go outside to do some outside dance content. It's supposed to go up until 75 degrees. Let's see what Miss Chimmy Gigi wants. Welcome, Miss Chimmy Gigi. Where are you, Missy? I heard you. Hi. Come on in. Hi. Welcome. You want to come here? Come here. Hi. Yes. Hi, Mama. She is early. Gigi wants some love. I'm sending some fluff love to you guys. I gotta fix the camera real quick. But I gotta, Miss Gigi likes to. Would you like to go and lay down on the... Oh, you want to come to the mat today? Do you want to lay down on the mat today? You just want to get pets. You just want to get pets. You just want to get pets. I know. You was in the bathtub, girl. You got your wet, and then you want to like shimmy yourself. Horrible. Horrible. Okay. There we go. So graceful. So graceful. Are you going to stay there? I got black pants on, girl. Come on. You chose the correct day to do this. All right, guys. I guess we're going to have some Gigi vibes here today. Are you going to lay down here or are you going to go on the chair, my love? Go. 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 Go lay down. Go lay down. Well, you lovey-dovey today. You're gonna leave me with a lot of hair on my pants. Luckily for me, I got a roller. Yes. Yes. But girl, I don't get it. What's your matter? What's your matter, huh, my love? What's your matter? What's your matter? Okay, mommy gotta do this, okay? Okay. You look so funny with your whole face all wet and stuff. Thank you, sister. She's gonna circle me a few times until she understands that that's it. She's a whole toddler. She's having like this is like a meltdown for her right now. She's like, I want pets. This is her meltdown. All right, guys. We're gonna begin with Gigi. It don't matter. We here. All right, guys. Bringing in those hands. You want these vibes today, Gigi? You're usually here at this time. You doing biscuits? Yes. There she goes, doing her biscuits. This is what she would normally do when I'm like meditating in front of the altar. She'll like sit in front of me, and then like when she knows that I'm doing like meditative work with my hands and stuff, she'll end up doing biscuits. Yeah. All right, guys, slowing it down. Slowing it down. And bring those hands forward. And bring them up, 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 and hold. Push that heart chakra out. And then bring them down. Hold them there, right above. Put your hand, your arms right in between where your torso is at, and hold them right up there. And then bring them back in, and bring them up, up. Hold it there. And bring it down. Bring it all the way down. Okay, Gigi, good job. And push it back. Now she's gonna go and lay down on my bed. Push it back. And bring it in. And roll it back. And cuff it forward. And bring it back slowly, slowly. And push it back. There she go. Making herself comfortable. Bring it in slowly. Right back to the front. All right. Hold it there. Bring it in. You're going to take one hand, place it on the mat, and the other one, we're going to bring it over and start opening up those obliques, that torso, those hips. And sway it to the other side slowly, slowly. And stretch. One more time. Bring it up. Like a fan, like a flower, swaying in the wind. Definitely need this stretch for all the dancing I'm going to do today. I ate a nice little brunch. And bring it down. Hold it there for about 45 seconds. And of course, if you guys want to take a sip of your beverage, you can. I am going to bring my water and my coffee here. before I forget it. Thank you, Cherry. Thank you. Still nice and warm. Wonderful. Much love, Chimmy. I hope your day is well. Tiff, I got it. All right, guys. Coming from this position, we're going to slowly bring our arms up. Get that shoulder blade and those triceps nice and stretched out, nice and released. Hold them there. Remember, we are pulling with the hand. Okay, you are still straight. You're pushing it in with your opposite hand. Hold it there. And then when you release, you're just going to release and let it fall into it. Go back to the starting position and bring that hand up. And of course, slide it through. Keep that chest straight and forward and bring it in with this hand. Pushing that arm with that hand that's holding it there. Feel that stretch from the shoulder blade, from the tricep, your shoulder. Your shoulders should be relaxed for this activity. A lot of the times we are relaxed with the shoulders. Why? Because a lot of the times we carry stuff on our shoulders as well. And that's why we carry a lot of tension around the neck area, headaches. I was reading more about my trigger point book because, I did start reading more of it. And again, a lot of the tension, a lot of the trigger points store the energy when one is under stress or duress, and that was a lot of the things that it made in the first 3 chapters that I read last night. One of the main stressors, stress. Okay, so, I'm going deeper on how to, you may release, guys, on how to release pressure from trigger points that cause the body to go into a detriment physical impairment, like whether it's temporarily or, if it's something that you have to do routinely all the time to assist with something that you have, forever, helps alleviate with certain things, right? So a lot of the stuff that I'm reading there, it talks about long-term and short-term. So I love the fact that it goes into all of it and not just like, oh, it's just going to be a short-term thing. No, it talks about how doing it over and over and teaching yourself and learning how to do it and learning where the points are help the body understand how to release those pressures, as time goes on and as you work on self. So it's important to know how to not give ourselves the stressors, because those stressors cause us stress even physically in our bodies. Physically, it turns into emotional, it turns into mental, it turns into all collectively, sometimes 2 out of 3 out of 4. It gives some type of effect, and it spoke about of a pinpoint trigger, which is basically like, it's a receptive trigger, where it's like you feel the trigger one place, but it's affecting a different area. So remember, like when you're treating and healing and dealing with one place, you're not only healing and dealing that one place, but you're also touching base on other areas that also articulates and making your body work. So it's interesting things, and I fell asleep within the 3rd chapter because I was tired, but I wanted something to kind of help me go to sleep with and stuff. And then I got up, used the bathroom, came back to bed and everything and stuff. But it was just a good read, like that I can retain, and I retained it. So if I can come back the next day or the day after and regurgitate what I read, just as like if I've just been, it's there. It's there. That's it. It's stored in the file, right? So, all right, guys. So those are some important points if you guys want to get into learning about trigger points and helping the body heal through those type of holistic ways. of healing your body and giving your body some self-love, some self-love. Bringing it in from here and then bringing it up. We are going to stretch up, not going all the way back. We're going to stretch up. And as you stretch further up, you're going to imagine yourself elongate, right? You're going to imagine your torso just become even taller, right? Stretch yourself out. Hold it there. You want to make sure that you are holding it. Reach for the sky, reach for the clouds. Just gently. You're not trying to like strain yourself. Just bring it up there and hold it there. And what we're going to do is we're going to roll slowly. So you're going to turn that torso, not too much. You're just going to give it some mobility for that spine, for those obliques, preparing the root chakra, which is your tailbone, helping to open up the pelvis area and the hips, okay? Hold it. And hold there and bring those arms down very slowly. Very slowly, very slowly. Breathe it in and breathe it out. Bring those arms all the way down to the mat. Stretch them as far on the mat as you can. Back is straight. And bring that head, third eye, looking up. As if you're looking up at the sun and sun gazing. I'm hoping that the backyard dries up fast enough so I can go and sun gaze and do some more meditation outside later when it gets warmer. Just envision a bright light just pouring over you and cleansing your body, your aura, your energy, your mindset, your feelings, your emotions. Anything that does not align with you, Chimis, allow that light to just brighten itself up and shower you with so much love. And bring that head down slowly. Keep those arms at the place where they're at. Just bring that head down slow all the way to the chin. Remember, we're going slowly. Chin to chest. Past chin to chest. So you're going to take your head and you're going to bring it down as far as you can. And hold. Relax those shoulders. Bring it up. Bring it up. Bring those hands in. Push those palms together. We're going to charge those hands and those arms up a bit more. And bring that torso to the side. You're going to take that hand and you're going to hold it on to that knee. Oh yeah, I love those when those come on. Thank you so much, Bless. Welcome, Chimmy. Welcome. I actually have the full playlist of those chimes. So I'll share it on my Patreon for you guys when I make the list. It's like about an hour and 11 minutes long, I believe. 111. And it touches like ascension, descension, turn over to the other side, guys. All 7 chakras. It gives consciousness. Yeah. I found that playlist. I found that album. I think like 3 years ago. And it was one of the first ones that I would use when I would go outside to like meditate, because it was just, and I would just pick a few. I would just let it play on shuffle, and just sitting out there with the xylophones and the chimes and stuff. It just felt so good. And release, Chimis. Bringing in, going in flowy. Okay, we're holding it there. We're turning over and pushing in. And bring it in. Oh, I need it on this side because I was working on turns all weekend. Ooh. Oh yeah. And bring it in. Again, we're going into the somatic, okay? So we're gonna bring those legs back. I'm gonna demonstrate so you guys can see from this side, and then I'm gonna go back. So you're gonna have those legs like that, and the feet touch together, like if we're gonna be doing butterfly pose, but it's gonna be like a backwards butterfly pose, okay? So make sure that you guys have a nice area where your knees are nicely supported, your legs are nicely supported, your body is nicely supported, and just rock into it, okay? So this is helping the hip flexors, your hips and your pelvis to open, but it's also allowing a form of somatic therapy, which is basically in the area of the sacral area where your reproductive organs are at, and your tailbone is at, basically where your hip and pelvis area is at. That is where energy, negative energy, and trauma is stored. So you have to allow the body times to help release those tensions with certain positions and movements that help slowly and gradually release those feelings. Okay, bringing it in And sitting in it. Oh, this is one of my faves. Sit in it, guys. And then bring it back. Bring it back. And one more time, sit in it. Oh, stretch it out, guys. Ooh. And then bring it back slowly. Bring those knees in. Okay, so you're going to go to the side. If you're already stretching. You ready to go out, mama? Okay, go. Go ahead. I'll see you later. She's so great. I love her. I love her. She's so great. So, going into that forest position, okay? When you're in this position, you're going to take that leg and just stretch up. And just hold it there. If you can't go all the way up, guys, just bring it up and stretch. The whole purpose of the leg stretch, you want to make sure that you're opening up those hip flexors and the glutes are being supported. So just hold it up, stretch out, let that circulation just flow on through. Hold it with your core. Your arms are supporting. Again, if you cannot hold it all the way, bring it in and bring that leg back, okay? So the whole purpose is to make sure that you are stretching those hip flexors, okay? So the farther you bring it back, you're going to feel those hip flexors and the hamstring stretch out. And bring it down. And then we're going to make sure that you adjust, you're okay. And bring that leg up. Oh, yep. And stretch, guys. Hold it there. Woo! And of course, the further you go in and you elevate with that lower leg, and then bring it down, guys. Woo! Bring it in. Roll it up. Get yourself some water. Yes, because it alleviates the pressure. So that's what we're doing today. We're alleviating the pressures of how we started opening up. So last week and this week we've been doing a lot more somatic, right? So what you want to also do is also remind yourself to release pressure of where you're working at, right? You can't always just keep on pounding it and then expect it to just be okay. You have to relieve. Let's give it some relief. We're going to go into it again, okay? So this time I want you guys to make sure that you guys have that balance, okay? Work on it. If you are at that half leg, that is fine. Work on the stretch and the balance as you get up and then throw the leg up further. Now, if you're going to go inward further, remember, you want to make sure that you are either holding on and elevated to the floor like this, or you have your arms, that's usually how I like to do it because it kind of gives like a triangular balance support. But either way, it'll help however it feels comfortable. And you're not pulling in with your head, you're pushing in with your torso and your sacral and making sure that the leg that's going up is aligning itself. So the whole purpose is that eventually when you lean forward and you're in your flattest leg on the opposite, it's basically you're giving that whole split, right? up top. But it's a different way of helping to alleviate the back pain, the lower back pain, the spine pain, the lower spine pain. This is a good somatic stretch as well, because it's stretching the muscle in the leg, but it's also kind of shooting the pain back into upper main parts of the body, where it's able to sustain more of that the tenacity of the pain that's there, right? So we're helping to shift whatever tensions or energies in the body, so that it doesn't stay in that one spot. But when it does move, it also moves and alleviates itself, because there's no other place for it to go except it gotta be gone, right? So, all right, guys, going into it again, making sure that you are open, everything is aligned, your hands, right? So even if I close my hands like this, right, my elbows are still aligned to my knees. So even if I go back to this, my elbows and my arms are still aligned to my knees, right? So you want to go in and bring it up slowly. So first you want to bring it up, make sure that you are elevated, hold it there. And then when you're ready for a more intensified stretch, you're going to go in and try to throw that leg back further, okay? In an hour. I come on tomorrow, but it's dancing tomorrow. And you could do it while you're doing that. Who said you can't? Why? You're worried about the balance? That's the best time to work through it. How do you think I'm? How do you think I'm? Come on in, Chimis. Bring it in. And hold it. And then bring it back down slowly. Now from here, we're going to open up our hip flexors from going to side, okay? Because we still have to make sure that we rotate and open them up. So we're going to go back up into a fours. We're going to bring that leg up, and all you're going to do is just going to open it up and bring it in. Helping to move and rotate that pelvis area, that waist, those hips. Ooh. And as you go into it, you know, you want to stretch out further and further. We're going to bring in with the other leg. And you're going to, oh, wait, hold on. Okay. Bring it in. And bring it down. This helps with the somatic, the sciatic as well. Lower lumbar, lower spine, glutes, slow strengthening, glute, helping your lower core as well, but getting that stretch in. Make sure you tiptoe and then bring it in. And hold, go back into that gratitude sit. Yes. All right, guys, we're gonna flip over. Okay, give our hands a little bit. Yeah. It's a good one, but you feel good, right? Like you feel good in the oblique area and the lower part of the back here, and where your sciatic is, that feels good, right? This was one of the moves that I would actually do when I was, when I needed like some type of like relief on my belly when I was pregnant, and I also needed like help opening up for my hips and stuff. So I wouldn't, of course, extend it all the way, but I would extend it as far as I can to still help my hip flexors and the pelvis area keep itself for, hip bearing activities, right? So it helps, okay? It helps. Yes, let's go, Rainbow. Come on. All right, we're laying down. So we're gonna do this is a few of my favorite moves, guys. Okay, so we're gonna lay ourselves down completely. Make sure that you are nice. Don't fall asleep. It's not time yet. Don't fall asleep. We're gonna lay nice and straight. Legs don't have to be completely together. However you feel comfortable with laying down. And all we're doing is bringing our leg up and opening up again. So we're doing the same move, but this time we're doing it laying it down so we can use gravity for our friend, right? So we're opening it up. This is why we keep the hands underneath where we have the mat to help us, just in case if we need to kind of have a little bit of elevation or we need a quick catch release. And we bring it in, hold, bring those hands in and bring it up. Hold it there, guys. Yes. It feels good. Woo. Now stretch and point that other toe. You're going to feel the intensity coming from the hip flexor, your quad, and your quads underneath, and your glutes, okay? So that's where you're going to feel it. And, of course, the lower back, okay? So it's going to feel good, guys. And we're going to open, hold. Just open as much as you can. Hold it there because now this is a hold stretch. And bring it in with that hand and lower it down. And hold it there, guys. You're going to feel one side like, oh, okay. While the other side is like, okay, when is my turn? I'm feeling a little bit tense. Let's go. It's my turn. So we're going to bring that other leg up, guys. And we're going to start slowly just opening up, okay? Just leaving it there and bringing it up. Letting gravity do what it do. Ooh. This is also lower body and core strengthening. Make sure that you are opening and pushing, right? You're pushing. Now we're going to bring it up and hold with the hands. Hold it there. And point. And bring it down to the side. Hold it. Remember, use that hand as support. You are still using that core as support. That toe is still holding for support. Hand for balance. And then bring it on in down and stretch out. Hold it there, guys. Woo! Bring both of those legs in and hold and stretch. Stretch out. We're still not done, guys. We're gonna get ready to bring that leg back up and twist it over while you're twisting the rest of your body to the other side, okay? So you're gonna take that hand and bring it over to the other side while your other hand is pushing down that knee that's bent. Hold it there. it up just slight, however much you can, to give that glute area a nice good stretch. You're gonna feel it in your quads. And release, bring it down and twist back down and hold. Oh, coffee. I was like, what's there? I forgot it was there. And bring that leg up, twist it over, and twist, guys. Bring it up, give that quad and that glute area a nice intensified stretch. And release, guys, release. Release. Hold it there for about 30 seconds. Let all that just, whew. All right, guys, we're gonna flip it over to the side. Flip it over to the side. No snoozing, guys, no snoozing. Flip it over to the side. Make sure that your hand is nice and positioned, okay? And your body is straight. You know, GG hair not included, okay? And bring that leg and that foot up and push from the sacral and the solar plexus, okay? And bring that leg up all the way, trying to touch that heel to that glute. You're getting that stretch for that core, but also especially for that quad. Hold it there, guys. We got to give our quads some love, okay? I always tell people my legs, my quads, they're dangerous. Just saying. Muscles. And release. Hold it there. We're going to bring it back up in 10 seconds. This time when you touch it from the glute with the heel, you're going to bring your body a little bit further forward to give a further, deeper stretch. All right, guys, bring it back up and hold and pull forward, guys. Woo! And go back to the position and release. Oh, yes. Okay, guys, we're going to do those same two. Flip it over to the other side. Of course, holding it. Make sure that you're positioned well. Hold it there. Oh, man. This is definitely a stretch needed for today. And release slowly. Release slowly. Again, 10 seconds. And then bring it back up. Remember, we're going to push out with the chest and hold. And bring it down. Once you feel that intensity no longer there on your quads, you can let go and release. And Chimis, bring it back up. Oh, yes. Bringing those hands back to the back, giving some of those stretchies to those arms. Make sure that you cuff them and just hold it there, chest out, head back. And then bring it back in. Bring those hands up. Stretch. And bring them down. Place the hands on top of your knees, facing up, palms up, facing up. And hold. Breathe in and breathe out through your nose and through your mouth, Chimis. So you're inhaling from your nose and exhaling through the mouth. Just listening to the birds outside. All right, Chimis. How are you feeling? Of course, Tiff, no problem. We did 50 minutes of movement and meditation and stretch and releasing. I feel so good. I'm ready to eat some lunch and get ready with these videos. I I'm gonna have so much fun today. I'm gonna make it wonderful. And it looks like the sun is out, so I might be taking some of the videos outside for today as well. Hopefully, because there's some clouds back over there that look like it's gonna rain. So I'm gonna like do what I can, and then I'm gonna play it out to see. Yes, of course, my love. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys feel so much better, and you guys are in so much more healing vibes. Yes, let's send them away. We're sending them away. It looks like it's nice and clear, like it's good to go. There are some, but then there are some clouds down, like I can see in between my curtains, that is darker. So like I don't know if they're heading away or if they're coming this way. But either way, I'm gonna be keeping a lookout to make sure that hopefully, you know, it doesn't rain. You know what I'm saying? Like and if it does, I hope it's quick and stuff and it just goes away. Boogie, welcome. I'm doing well, Chimmy. How are you? We just finished doing some movement and releasing. Thank you so much, Gem Visuals. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. We just finished doing some stretch and releasing, you know, some well-needed movement. And I'm about to go and record some more, you know, content. Yes, I love that. I followed you back. And I'm going to be I'm motivated to do it. I woke up ready, but doing the movement, it helps because, of course, you guys know I do a lot of dancing. So stretching before I do any of my movement and dancing, you know, my content, any of my shenanigans, I have to definitely stretch. I have to definitely release it in some other way where it doesn't intercede and intercept in my creative juices once they're flowing, okay? Because once I'm hyper-focused, guys, my spicy brain be like, I got it. I got so many ideas. Time to go and flow with it, you know? So... So I'm actually just recording a lot. I'm recording, you know, to not only catch up, but also tutorials and stuff that I have to like catch up on, being that the kids are back at school and it's nice and quiet here, so that I can, you know, like record without any lots of background noise, and I can record the dance tutorials for the Chimis out there who want to learn more of my dance challenges and, you know, any of the stuff that we do. So. But I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your Tuesday. And if you see me on the FYP, please give my videos some love from bottom to top. And if you see any of my item videos, you know, the Shoppy Shop showcase store, just go into the linky and just, you know, even if you're not adding or anything, just give it traffic, you know, show the algorithm that, oh, I checked the stuff. I didn't put any, but I checked it. Okay. And it also lets me know let me know if I'm on the FYP. I haven't been flagged for any of my videos so far, maybe one or two, but it wasn't for like, you know, thing. I'm just like, all right, it didn't make sense, but it hasn't been that bad. So I'm hoping that we're in a good track record. I've been seeing that there have been more views on my videos once again, and I hope that the algorithm doesn't shadow me, and I hope you guys see me more on the FYP out there. You know, releasing more of my creativity and content that you guys so love. I will see you guys tomorrow. Stay tuned for the time as well, because the kids have half a day and it's going to be a crazy one tomorrow. That's why I'm doing stuff today. So stay tuned for the time in my stories. And of course, make sure you follow me on all the other platforms. Follow me and subscribe on the Patreon for more resources and info, and subscribe to my YouTube for you guys to be able to just go on the playlist and just check out all my information, all my content over there. I love you guys. I will see you tomorrow, and enjoy the weather. Make sure you eat, rest, reprieve, recharge, and vibe responsibly. Okay. I love y'all, Chimis. Bye, guys.